Jetpacks are back in Call of Duty Black Ops 7, but it's not what you think. And in this video, we will tell you why, with jetpack movement being back, that it could change Call of Duty forever. Welcome to the channel, folks. Jetpacks here. If you like what you see, please like, leave a comment, let me know what you think Black Ops 7 will be like, and of course, make sure to subscribe. So in just a couple of moments, we will be reacting to the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 reveal trailer. Within this trailer, we're going to pick apart everything we can in regards to the movement system of the game. And of course, we're going to get into talking about why this movement system is so important for the future of COD. So for those of you that don't know, earlier today some gameplay footage leaked from Black Ops 7. This was quickly taken down, but from this gameplay we could see clearly that there's jetpack movement involved. Now, while we are yet to react to the full trailer, it is worth noting that there is not officially jetpacks back, but we know for certain that there is a jetpack style of movement. And that style of movement looks like it's going to be movement similar to that of Advanced Warfare. So as opposed to the complete control you had in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, you have more of a boost system of up and perhaps left and right, similar to that of Advanced Warfare. Now, changing this movement system is huge for Black Ops 7 for many reasons, both obvious and not obvious. And as we get into them, please let me know in the comments if I've missed any reasons. But first off, we need to take a quick look at the current first-person shooter ecosystem. We've seen many other games struggle to keep up with the titan that is Call of Duty. Even though the series comes under a lot of flack, we've seen from the likes of XDefiant and Splitgate what can happen when these titles try and go up against the behemoth of this series. It's way easier said than done, even with a great game in your hands, and I'm looking at you, Splitgate, too. But we have been seeing the want for quite a while for a first-person shooter to get that type of game right, where the movement is a little bit more advanced. Myself and many others are now of a generation where we grew up not playing the Call of Duty 4s and Call of Duty World at Wars, but really grew up getting into especially the competitive side of gaming in the likes of Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, and Infinite Warfare. 14 and 15-year-olds that grew up with Call of Duty are players from the jetpack era. Bet that makes you feel old. And players have been getting a taste of that movement in the likes of Splitgate, but with Call of Duty going back to this movement, this could be huge for the first-person shooter genre. But we've seen what happened when Call of Duty introduced jetpacks before. The classic players hated it. There was so much uproar of how the jetpack era played. And even though myself and many others are huge fans of that era and have been desperate to go back to it for years, is there the potential of rose-tinted glasses there? And not only that, we have to look at the future of Call of Duty beyond Black Ops 7. It had been rumored for a while that 2025's COD was going to be Advanced Warfare 2. That was a rumor I made a TikTok about all the way back in 2022. But when that rumor came out, it made sense for the era that Call of Duty looked like it was going to be progressing into. But off the back of Black Ops 6, we are moving straight into a COD set in the future, which is very off-kilter from the road that we were on since the Modern Warfare 2019 series of CODs. And what's even weirder is that it does not look like it's helming a new era of Call of Duty titles, because the reported 2026 Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 4. So are we seeing a jetpack game that's including Omni movement, with both of those key mechanic features going to be stripped away in the 2026 COD in favor of the Modern Warfare style of playing? If so, that bouncing back and forth is going to cause huge uproar within the Call of Duty community, especially with the competitive community. Call of Duty has always been about its variety, but that is the definition of jumping from one end of the scale to the other. With all of these questions, we also have the big question in front of us, which is, when is this game going to release? The rumored date is November 14th, which is a little late for my liking, but hopefully we get it revealed to us in this trailer. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, folks, so without further ado, let's get looking at this trailer, the reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Again, apologies in advance if there is a lot of pauses in this. There will be, because I want to avoid copyright as best as I possibly can. But folks, I have also just seen on the Call of Duty channel, they have a Call of Duty Direct looking at Black Ops 7 in terms of the campaign. If you would like to see me react to that video as well and talk about it, please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the description, or leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know that that's what you'd like to see. Without further ado, folks, let's get into taking a look at this trailer.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control.
Okay, so we're already getting
It's time to wake up.
Okay, so that's our intro. We're already getting the very the paranoia thing from it, right? I've talked about this already with Black Ops 7 before on my socials. Make sure to go follow me on all my socials as well. It'll be Zepcast or Zepcast_. there's going to be that element of surrealism in Black Ops 7, which we did see a lot of in a Black Ops 3 in terms of that sort of the paranoia from the nerve agent sort of being a recurring theme on Black Ops. So it does seem like that's the direction that we're going to be going down here, paranoia, fear. But let's take more of a look.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Bro.
So we have Menendez.
Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
And we're in 2035. So 2035. That is... Am I right in saying that that is after Black Ops 4 or before? I know it's after Black Ops 2. It's 10 years after Black Ops 2, as a matter of fact. But I can't remember if it's after Black Ops 4. Can't remember.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security.
The Guild. We've seen the Guild
to
quite
the world.
He refuses to.
Now, this is what I really like. I'm liking seeing these actors, okay? And now I had a little peek. I had a little peek at this as we were prepping this video, and there is an actor in this that I'm so happy seeing it because I'm currently binge rewatching the show that she's from at the moment. But you've got Milo. I can't pronounce his last name. I apologize. But he's now playing David Menendez. He is the main from Heroes. And Heroes was a brilliant TV show, and it was out. It goes downhill, but it gets too much hate. Love the fact that he's playing David Menendez. Love seeing all these actors that get involved in Call of Duty. One that springs to mind, David Tennant, World War II Zombies. Oh, love that man. But anyway, let's keep going.
Let me go. Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what you do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
This campaign looks so much fun. So much fun, guys, honestly. And I believe I've spotted from these characters as well, as we just see on the left here, we do have the returnees, one of the characters from Black Ops 2. Why can't I remember the actor's name? That is really bad. I literally have to look. I have to look it up right now, because if I don't, I will get absolute pelters. It is Michael Rooker. Michael Rooker returning as his character from Black Ops 2. Love to see that. Now we're seeing this nerve agent gas.
Inspector 1, report. Need a sit rep.
Okay, in different locations already. So we're seeing the different locations. We're seeing how it's going to be, shaping up. Where it's again that real psyche type of thing. What can you believe? What's real? All that.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
That's the jumping. That's the jumping we were talking about, folks. Again, I know this is only a campaign trailer, but this will come into play. So we have confirmed boost jumping at the very least. So again, like we were talking about at the beginning of this video, it is like a boost mechanic. It's not like exactly like jetpacks from Advanced Warfare. It's definitely not like the jetpack from Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, but it's that kind of boosting up to get a bit of a higher look mechanic that is going to be insane when it comes to the competitive as well. LA, very similar to Black Ops 2. Now, we've seen it there. I think we see it again in this trailer. So I'll wait. If I don't see it again, I'll come back to it. Wall jumping confirmed. So not wall running per se, but we have wall jumping that's sort of adding on to Omni movement. So again, we're getting closer to what we see for the jetpack era for Black Ops 3, but you are going to have that mechanic at least that if you see a wall, you can jump and you can jump off it. Now imagine a competitive player like Shotzi using something like that, right? Imagine you go onto a wall, you jump towards the wall and you can jump off it to go straight into a slide, to slide along the ground. There's a million things that could be done with this mechanic, but we'll only know more about it when we see the full multiplayer reveal trailer, which I think is going to be a Call of Duty next. I'm not sure when that is as of recording this video, but probably going to be pretty soon. Avalon, this is the map what was rumored to be the next Warzone map for a long time before the Verdansk talk came through. From what I've heard, I think a lot of the gameplay of the campaign is going to revolve around this map because, again, I don't know if you picked up on this, guys. This is going to be a co-op campaign. All four of the characters, I believe you can play as them all the way through. Completely optional 4-player campaign, which I think is so much fun. Such a cool direction to take the Call of Duty series down, especially since it kind of struggled at doing this concept before. I think it tried to do it in Black Ops 3. Didn't do it very well. As great as a game Black Ops 3 is, probably one of the worst campaigns for a Call of Duty. So really cool to see them kind of give it another go. And I think it's going to be really cool. Yes. Yes, I knew it. That's what I was saying. This character, this actress, Frankie Adams, she is from a show called The Expanse, which is probably my top 3 favorite shows of all time. As I said, I'm currently binge rewatching it at the moment. So the fact that I was binge rewatching it and then they just released this today and I see that she's in it when she's one of my favorite characters from the show. Unbelievable. Terrific actress. Again, plays sort of this military hard ass in The Expanse as well. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you do. Terrific character. Every character in the show is terrific. It's such a unique dynamic. But that's not what you're here. It's why you're here for this. But I had to nerd out for a second. Frankie Adams, so cool that she's in this as well. I mean, Michael Rooker, Frankie Adams, you got Milo as well. And forgive me that I don't know the name of the other guy, but you have a real stacked main 4 in this game.
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
Woods, rest in peace.
You were never cut out to
Yeah, if Frank Woods was still alive at this point, like, that would be just a bit crazy.
be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
The psyche taking a hit.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
Reznov Challenge Pack. I might have to hit the pre-order. But folks, Vault Edition you're seeing there. Of course, the Vault Edition usually comes out with extra skins that you get, access to the Black Cell. And as we're seeing here, actually, at the very bottom, must be redeemed by November 15th. So we pretty much have a confirmed release date for this game, as we thought it was, folks. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, November 14th, which sucks in the sense that it's so far away. It's kind of back to almost the classic release schedule where we're used to. I was getting a bit more used to this October release schedule that Black Ops has seemed to have been leaning towards. But we're back to November. It'll be November 14th. Multiplayer. Doesn't look like multiplayer. Zombies. Hello. Oh, dead ops. We got dead ops. And there we go. There you have it, folks. Literally the Expanse popping up there. Ha, you love to see it. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the reaction. So again, folks, just to round it off very quickly, won't keep you here much longer. It is none other than Black Ops 7 that will be coming out on the 14th of November with the stacked cast. Again, following on in the campaign from Raul Menendez. The campaign's really cool, but what you hear for it, the multiplayer details. Movement's going to be interesting. We're definitely having a jetpack-ish style of movement when it comes to the jumping. We're having a wall jump mechanic that's sort of leaning into the Omni movement. We're getting closer to more of that free-flowing movements that we are used to in Advanced Warfare Black Ops 3. It's not quite to that level, but it's as close to that level, I think, that we'll get before we go fully back into a jetpack era. Couldn't be any closer to it without being jetpacks. And folks, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.